Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the TJR Auto channel. My name is Tyler, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a little change of pace with the content. So one of my close buddies, Mark, gave me a call the other day and said, hey, I heard about a car that has been sitting for a long time, and he wouldn't tell me what it is, but he wants me to come look at it with him. So I figured, why am I going to go look at something that's most likely a pretty cool car without bringing you guys along? So right now, we are going to be heading over to my buddy Mark's house, and I will be introducing my buddy Mark and my buddy Kyle to the channel. And they each have some pretty cool cars, so I figure maybe I can introduce you guys a little. We all can be friends, and then we take the little road trip out to wherever this car actually is. Again, I really don't know much about what kind of car it is. I have a suspicion of what it could be, but I don't know what the car is. I don't really know where it is. I know it's not too far away, but yeah, I figure this is going to be a nice, fun little day, and who knows? Maybe somebody will be bringing a car home. I would love to bring a car home. I don't even care what it is at this point. I want another car, but I'm a little poor, so yeah. Let's head over to Mark's house. Let's go do that.
Tell me what. Holy. Hello. Truck's so quiet, didn't even hear it. I'm Kyle. It's my 52 F1. It's got a 239 flathead in it and a 4-speed gearbox. Got it from New Hampshire about a month ago. Restored in the 90s, and it's probably had about, I would say, maybe 1,000 to 2,000 miles put on it since it was restored. So about 30 years, and it's only had 1,000 or 2,000 miles on it. So I got a 1968 Mustang coupe, soft top, 289 C4 automatic. Right now, just had the Edelbrock intake, carb on it, nothing much. But sadly, I had a F350 rolled down the driveway, ran over the front end of it. So lucky I got a nice restoration out of it. Will be done soon. Right now, it just got paint done. It's got new floors put in. Hopefully have a new front chassis all done. Basically, everything's going to be gone through on the car. And after I get it back, then I'll pull the motor, do all that stuff. So I've had it. That was my first car. My grandpa gave it to me when I was about 14, maybe, as a project. Get me in the cars. And I've tinkered with it ever since. I think the first thing I probably did to it was I chopped the exhaust off. Yeah, I almost cried. It sounded so good. It went from being so quiet, and the muffler had a hole in it, so it just sounded like absolute crap. And then yeah, I cut the exhaust off, and I was hooked from there. Then I was putting suspension on it. I put like coilovers in the rear, tires and bullshit. Stitched everything, all the interior up, all the rips in it. I miss that car. It'll be back soon. It will be. I'm sure you do a little update video on it when it's back. We can do a big Mustang video. Mark's 7 Mustangs, 8 Mustangs almost in mine.
Hi, my name's Mark. Kind of a Mustang problem here. This is my first one. It's my 2007 Mustang GT, 4.6 liter, 5-speed ceramic transmission. It was my first car when I was 14. I absolutely love this car. It does everything I need it to do. New headlights, Raxxam headlights, Shelby wheels, Borla exhaust. It's just a really good driving car. Got about 55,000 miles on it in 2016, and it's got about 93,000 miles on it now. So it's been a really great car. I love it. I'll never get rid of it. It'll be a keeper out of all mine for sure. Behind in the garage, up top, is a 64.5 Mustang convertible. Found this on Craigslist about 3 years ago now, actually. It was a barn find. Sat in Massachusetts for a couple years, and then it was in a garage up in Connecticut for the rest of the time. Untouched for like 32 years. Original 260, 3-speed manual. That car was built June 30th of 64. Cascade green, which is a really unusual color. So that one's a project coming up. One below it, it's a 1965 Mustang Coupe. This one's a 289 A code, they call it, with the 4-barrel carburetor, 225 horsepower. This one has a C4 automatic. It's really weirdly optioned, but it's cool. It's got a rally pack, front disc brakes, and a posi rear. So you don't really see that much. This car we found in town, riding in a backyard. and it's been sitting forever. And then we bought this one. The engine's rebuilt in the back corner, rebuilt 289, so that's been good. Next to the red 65 is another 64.5 coupe. This car was originally a 260 automatic car. We picked this one up not far from home. We had it for almost 13 years to the day that this is being recorded almost. Tomorrow will be 13 years exactly. My dad and I, this was our first car. We started to get together. We rebuilt it. It's just pretty much a shell now. Just a couple more welds have to be done on the trunk. And now, since it was a 260 automatic, the old owners junked that and put a 351 out of an LTD and a 4-speed manual. This car had so much power, actually like twisted the frame and broke tires in third gear. So this car was pretty rowdy. And this car was built July 18th of 64. So it was built 18 days after the convertible. A couple cars that aren't here. We have cars all over the place. 64.5 Mustang Coupe, another one. That one I just bought back in October, about a month ago. And it's a perfect match to the convertible. Cascade green, 260, 3-speed. And that car was actually built the next day after the convertible. So it's a perfect match to that one. So we're getting rid of the 164.5 coupe, the one that we've had forever. Can replace that. Another one that's not here is my dad's 2007 Mustang GT convertible. Perfect match to my GT, same color, tungsten gray, black interior, 5-speed manual, boiler exhaust. And that car was built 8 days apart. And his car is actually one of one, according to the Marty report. Mine's one of 23. And then another one that's not here, 2014 Mustang GT convertible. That one's a 5-liter automatic transmission in that one. One of our only automatic cars that we're going to be keeping. Got a really good deal on that from Downs Ford. It's only got 25,000 miles on it. Track package, navigation. Car's pretty loaded. Sterling gray, black interior. It was bone stock. Some person had it up in Brooklyn. Didn't drive it much. So we got that, and we did some upgrades to it. California Special wing, rear diffuser, and the Roush chin spoiler. So a little diverse, and then might be another one coming pretty soon. So we'll see.
That's fine. That's what it's supposed to look like, right? Oh yeah, that's
All right, quarter.
a quarter. A quarter. We haven't seen the other. All right. Precisely. It actually doesn't look too bad thus far. She's infested with camel crickets. Oh, God, that is scary. Ew. Ew. Ugh. Are you guys scared of crickets? right, guys, so that's where we're going to be wrapping up today's video. Again, hopefully you guys liked a little change of pace compared to what we usually have on the channel, you know, aka me suffering working on any of my shit boxes. So it was a nice change of pace getting to go spend the day out with Mark and Kyle, take a nice little ride through, you know, some farm country, if you will. It's completely different than, you know, the area I live in. So it was a nice change of pace. But I'm pretty sure I would have put it in text over some of the videos, but if I didn't, I'll just, you know, re-say it here. That car that Mark somehow was able to find and nobody else knows about really in that town, because that car would have been snatched up years ago if anybody knew about it. It's a 66 Fastback. And it originally was a 6-cylinder auto car, originally green with white interior. I don't know really the other options on it. Mark and Kyle, who are both Mustang guys, obviously, as you guys saw, they were both kind of bouncing back off of each other, reading like the VIN codes and all the options and stuff. So that was pretty cool to see. But yeah, so originally 6-cylinder auto car, green on white, 66 Fastback. The car has been owned by the gentleman who currently owns it for about a long time. He is one of the first owners, if not the original owner. I'm not too sure about that. Mark is the only one who spoke with him on the phone. So luckily, it sounds like they were able to work out a deal. So hopefully, Mark will be picking that up soon, as well as selling the 64.5 coupe, which was the third classic Mustang I showed you guys in his garage earlier, I believe. It was the one that was sitting by itself on the right of the garage. Yeah, so they've had that car for about 13 years, which is crazy. That's most of the time I've known Mark. I've known him since kindergarten. So it'll be sad to see that car go, but it would be awesome to see the Fastback in that garage instead. So hopefully they can strike a deal upon it. But again, I think I might have covered it, but if I didn't, it's got a work 302 in it. It's got a C4 auto. I don't know if that is a built auto or not. Who the hell knows? Same with the rear. I don't know anything about the rear end of the car, but most of the sheet metal on the car still looked like it was like that black, like satin black sealer. So it looks like most of the sheet metal in the car was done. The whole front end, basically, you know, the firewall, the whole front clip, and then it looked like parts of the trunk and the floor pans, I was told, were very clean. I didn't look under it, but Kyle and Mark both said it looked really clean under there, which I believe them because, again, they're both Mustang guys and they know what they're looking at. I really don't. So all in all, pretty cool car, pretty fun day. And it's definitely nice to be able to kick back with the boys and just go on a little adventure. Again, Mark didn't tell me or Kyle what the car was. He just told us, you know, hey, I found something cool. You guys want to come look at it with me? So it was definitely a nice change of pace, definitely a fun day. And I hope you guys enjoyed that I brought you along. Again, I apologize. I couldn't film too much on that gentleman's property. I was thankful enough that he even let us look at the car because it's not even his car. It's his friend's car. And it's been sitting there for about 5 years. And previous to that, it spent about 10 minutes up the road at a shop or another house for 5 to 10 years, maybe. Nobody really knows. But the other location is where all the extra parts, you know, the fenders and the front grille and all that kind of stuff live. So if Mark is able to strike a deal up on it, and if you guys are interested, I can make another follow-up video on bringing that car home and what all is there for the car and more of a history on it. Again, if you guys are interested, let me know down below in the comments. And when Kyle gets his car back from paint and gets it thrown back together, again, let me know if you guys want to see an update video. I think it'd be pretty cool to do some update videos on their cars because they have really cool cars. And in my opinion, it's a lot different than the shit I get to see every day and deal with in my own garage. So to me, it's interesting. I'm sure to you guys it might be interesting. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think and what you guys want to see. But that's where we're going to wrap up today's video. I'm jibber jabbering, and I need to get this video chopped together and uploaded so you, lovely people, can watch it. And I see my pit bull staring at me from the window of my house. So before she eats the couch again, I'm going to go inside. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you drop a like. And again, drop some comments down below on what you guys want to see and what you guys thought about today's video. Did you like today's video style? I don't know. Let me know, though. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon.